this unit. This unit is a hot water heater we use to take showers inside of the van. It has a problem that it creates, but we solved it in a very ingenious way. After all, it was me who was working on it. What happens is that it runs with propane gas, and as you're burning propane, it produces some carbon monoxide, and of course, as you well know, that is not a good thing to have inside an enclosed place like this van would be when one is taking a shower. So what I did to remedy that situation is that back here, or in top of the hot water heater, I installed a bathroom exhaust fan that turns on as we turn on the hot water heater, and that blows any fumes outside of the van through a 4-inch hole that I made on the side of the van, which I'll show you later on. In here is just a pile of junk now. Obviously all that will be straightened out when we're ready to take off. But there, as you can see, we have a toaster, also a coffee maker, and on top of that is a DVD player. That's mostly for Alicia to watch her movies, and she'll be watching her movies on this here smart TV. When she's watching the movies, the smart TV will be moved up here, so it's easier to see, and she'll be sitting on a chair somewhere around here. The chair goes there, and she'll be able to see watch her movies okay. Then this unit here is where the solar panels initially connect. Of course, a hole through the roof, and the solar panels connect to that unit, which monitors them and tells me how things are working. From there, the solar panels connect with some cables into this box, this green box there. Inside of that green box, there's 3 deep cycle marine batteries, which are kept charged by the solar panels, and they are in turn connected to this bottom inverter, which then produces alternating current to be used wherever I want to use it. Let me peep in here and so I can take a look at the batteries. There's your 3 batteries. The 2 on the left are connected in parallel and to the solar panel. The one on the right, by itself, it connects to the other inverter, which is this top one here, the larger one, that can produce more alternating current. And that one is connected to the alternator in the car. So as we are traveling around and the car is turned on, the alternator keeps that 3rd battery charged, and it feeds into this alternator, into this inverter, which in turn goes up through that yellow wire there, and the yellow wire goes through the roof and comes out here to these plugs here, and that from there I'll be connecting the refrigerator and the microwave. And when we're traveling, that will keep the battery charged, and it will keep this guy here, which is our refrigerator, we'll keep it going, and of course we can turn on the microwave as needed. Now, that pipe that was on top that is full of water. It holds about 5 gallons of water, and that is going to be used for different things. Was mostly for feeding this plastic bag here that connects to the water heater, and this guy here will contain about 6 gallons and about 4 on the top, so that's 10 gallons if need be. And of course the showers the one will take in here is not where you start singing a couple of songs and what have you. It's a quick shower, you keep yourself clean, and that's about it. Now, to get the water from the pipe into this container, what happens is the water comes down from the top of the van through this PVC pipe, and then we have this valve here. The way the valve is now, in that position, the water simply goes down that half-inch pipe and comes down into that hose. And there, you know, if you open again the faucet, you'll have water there to do dishes or whatever. That's the idea of that. But if you take and operate the valve then in this direction, that allows water to come down, and it comes into this water pump, and that water pump, let me throw this plastic thing down on the ground or thereabouts, and what happens is that when you pull this lamp switch, there you go. You see the water is coming out. I'll operate the switch again, and that takes care of that. That's the water coming in from the pipe. Now, from this position is where Alicia will be watching television. But of course, she'll be in a chair about this height, and then it's perfectly normal to see in there. Now, there in the back of the position at night, after she's finished, of course, the TV comes back down, and it exposes that fan back there. There's a fan there. Now, at night, depending on the temperature in here, we turn that fan on or leave it off. We'll make that decision then. That's here's a better view of the DVD player. Okay. Now, there's a little gadget here. You see that voltmeter? That's telling me the voltage on the third battery, the one that is connected to the alternator. That's and of course, this is the voltage of the one on the that connects to the solar panels. And you see that arrow flickering there is telling me that they're fully charged, and they're not. The batteries are not taking any more charge. That happens automatically on that. With that gadget. Here's a DC or direct current distribution panel. I have only one circuit going, the one for the pump that I just demonstrated, so I can actually have 4 more direct current gadgets connected to there. And of course, you're going to have your paper towels. That's the this there is the heater. If it gets too cold in here, we simply turn that heater on, and that should that will help. Needless to say, all these walls are insulated. They have up to 6 inches of insulation, so that keeps them nice and comfy. That's a pretty good set of binoculars. And then here, this is my television. Of course, it's going to make it very difficult because I'm going to have to be laying down in bed to be able to watch television. That's going to be very, very hard to take. As far as safety measures is concerned, you can see we have a couple of fire extinguishers, and also up here we have a carbon monoxide monitor. It goes pretty wacky if things go wrong. And besides that, I just turn around and look in the other direction. We have a smoke detector in case something should should go bananas. That's the whoops, that's the carbon monoxide. Of course I forced it manually. There's my headphones to be able to listen to the TV, so Alicia can listen to hers there. And what I be laying down on is, of course, the bed. It's pretty comfortable, okay? It's 4 feet wide by 6 feet 4 by 6. So that's the and then there's the back curtain there and what have you. And that's the all these shelves will be I don't know what Alicia's going to put in there. Then there's another thing here for storage. There's under the bed. So we have this these plastic bins. There's 6 of them, 3 on this side and 3 on the other side, which will make it a plenty of storage space. We'll see what happens with that. So that essentially Sots inside. Oh, this here table, this comes down, and it's a gadget that it comes down and goes into this pipe, and it swings over to the right, and right here by this door makes a table to put the stove to cook. And of course, what self-respecting lady is going to go on a trip without her nice mirror? So there you have a nice mirror on the door. That's where that is at. Now if we continue looking on the outside, and we go through the back, this is the back of the van, and there's of course more storage. There's 3 bins at this side also. And see what I've done there to keep keep privacy. These things, if one wants, you can take them down to be able to see back. But of course, 99.9% of the time, they'll be there in place, and they're held in place by using Velcro. Then we continue going around, and out here you see 2 holes that I made on the side of the van. Those 2 holes are 1-inch PVC pipes, and they go inside of the container for the 2 batteries, because when the batteries are functioning, they emit some gases, and you need to vent those gases. Okay. Then here is the louver that covers the 4-inch hole that I made for the exhaust of the when we're burning the gas for the showers. So that essentially is it. You know, that's this. This is Sots, and she's ready to roll. It won't be long now. Just a couple of more things that I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for an antenna to be able to get Wi-Fi much easier, and that way I can get my Mets games. And that should arrive this afternoon, and I hopefully will have it installed today and tested. And then that will be it. Of course, Alicia is buying some stuff and what have you. I don't know what else she wants to add, but we shall soon see. Of course, it's a very comfortable cab area. See that red and black cable? They're the 2 cables that go over to the alternator to be able to keep that that 3rd battery charged. That's what that is for. And this will be my first posting into YouTube, introduction to Sots, or better still, the Sots. And as we hit the road, we'll be periodically posting into YouTube, and we'll let you all know via email when there's something new there, and you can go and take a look. Okay, thanks a lot. Take care now. God bless. Bye-bye.